Welcome, you are listening Radio Central News. I'm Chandni and now news in detail. India's COVID-19 tally crossed the 1 million mark on Friday after the nation recorded the highest single-day spike of almost 35,000 positive cases in the past 24 hours, Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare said in its daily update. The total confirmed cases of the virus now stands at 10,03,832 as per the government data, while fresh infections clocked since Thursday were 34,956, the highest single-day spike in positive cases. Pandemic death toll reached 25,602 after 687 more lives were claimed by the lethal virus since Thursday. On the brighter side, with the improving recovery rate, the number of cured and discharged cases have now increased to 6,35,757 across the country, according to the government data. Asserting that not even an inch of Indian land can be taken by any world power, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh on Friday said that a befitting reply will be given to anyone who tries to hurt the self-respect of the country. The talks are underway. Whatever progress has happened so far, the border dispute between India and China, should be resolved. But to what extent it can be resolved, I cannot guarantee. I can assure you, not 1 inch of our land can be taken by any power of the world, Mr. Singh said while addressing troops of Army and the Indo-Tibetan Border Police at Lukung Post near Pangong Lake in the Union Territory of Ladakh. If solution can be found by talks, there is nothing better, he added. The Defence Minister said India is the only country in the world that has given the message of peace to the whole world. We have never invaded any country, nor have we occupied the land of any other country. India has given the message of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world is one family, he said. Advocating for peace, he said, India has never wanted unrest and never tried to hurt the self-respect of any other country. However, he said if anyone tries to hurt the self-respect of India, it will not be tolerated in any case and a befitting reply would be given. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Thursday condemned the attacks on Dalit by policemen in Madhya Pradesh Guna district, saying our fight is against this injustice. A purported video of the incident on social media showed the police mercilessly hitting with batons a Dalit man as well as his wife and some others who were trying to save him. Sharing the video of the assault on Twitter, Gandhi said, our fight is against this mindset and injustice. Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra also hit out at the BJP over the incident and said the Congress will fight against the injustice. Attack the poor, attack on Dalit, attack on farmer and attack on democracy. This is the real face and character of the BJP. The Congress will fight out against this injustice, she said in a tweet in Hindi while sharing the video. Official had said a Dalit couple who was being removed from a plot of government land allotted for a college in Guna city consumed pesticide in protest on Tuesday. The land was reserved for a government model college. Rajkumar Ahirwar and his wife Savitri were working on the land. Gabbu Pardi, who had encroached on the land, had given them work, District Collector S. Vishwanathan had said. When officials asked them to vacate the field, they protested and drank pesticide at the behest of those who had encroached on the land he had claimed. The two also refused to go to the hospital, so the police had to use force to take them to hospital, the collector had claimed. Taking a serious view of the incident, Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan had ordered transfer of the collector and superintendent of police. 2 militants were killed in an encounter with security forces in Kulgam district of Jammu and Kashmir on Friday, police said. Security forces launched a cordon search operation early Friday morning in Nagnad area of the district following information about the presence of militants there, a police official said. He said the search operation tuned into an encounter when the hiding militants opened fire on the security forces who retaliated. 2 militants were killed in an operation which was going on till last report, the official said. He said the identity and group affiliation of the slain militants was being ascertained. That is all for the today's news bulletin. Stay tuned to Radio Central News for more updates.